She did consider hanging up her paddles and retiring, but she decided there's plenty more racing in her yet, and she really wants to help these young paddlers develop. And New Zealand really looking to move on towards Paris and the next Olympic cycle beyond that. In both the women and the men, they have a number of young and developing paddlers. A great setup. They have a high performance centre in Auckland and also just near Cambridge, both on the North Island, and things certainly looking good for them for the future. There's the lineup. We can see Czech Republic, Denmark, New Zealand, 2 Polish crews. Unfortunately, we don't have the Germans in this one. They would have been in lane 6, but we do have the Australians in 7, Canada in 8, and Great Britain in 9. So K4s, as you saw on the graphic, big boats. It's really hard to get this boat moving off the line. That's so important to the crews. And the key to this is harmony and being synchronized. And it's something that the Polish crew have done very well recently. We'll see them in a few moments' time. There we've got the Czechs in lane 1. Zarubova, Betlachova, Betlakova and Hazova. In lane 2, the improving Danes, Mathiasen, Milters, Knudsen and Iversen. And then we've got this black New Zealand boat. Lisa Carrington second in that boat there. So Alicia Hoskin, she's in the front. Then Carrington, Brett and Vaughan. Now, we might call this the second Polish crew, but they might have something to say about that. We'll wait and see. Klat, Ostrowska, Krajewska and Wisniewska. And Wisniewska, well, she was in the Tokyo K4 that won the bronze medal. Then with the next Polish crew, so Naya and Polowska, silver medalists, those two. In Tokyo, describe themselves as almost like sisters. They get along so well, and that's very, very important for these crew boats. There they are, Naya and Polowska. Kakol, young addition to this boat, is in position 3, and then Puto at the back. So no Germans, as I said. Lane 7 is the Australians. Ella Beer, Alyssa Bull, Alexandra Clark and Yale Steinprice, and watch out for them. Alyssa Bull was magnificent last weekend in the K1000 metres, winning that by a long way. Then we've got lane 8. Langlois, Davison, Melanson and Becerra. 8th last weekend in the Czech Republic. And then Deborah Russell, Deborah Kerr, I should say, Emma Russell, Emily Lewis and Rebby Simon. Great Britain, very impressive in the heats. Almost qualified straight through to the final. And this really new setup, though Deborah Kerr and Emma Russell, of course, just missing out on the medals in the K2 at the World Championships in Copenhagen. We're underway. Women's K4 500-metre final now. Watch for the New Zealanders. 3 from the right of your picture in the black boat. No doubt they will get away to a good and strong start, and indeed they do. And you can see from that drone shot there, the synchronicity working well. But of course, right in the centre of the course, the fastest qualifiers. In picture there, we just saw the Polish boat. Naya, Polowska, Kakol and Puto. Really, really strong. They have a good rhythm in the Polish crew. The Polish camp very positive at the moment and delighted to be racing once again on their home water. And it's the Polish crew from lane 5 who have the lead, just have the edge over the New Zealanders. Now, New Zealand faded a little bit last weekend, faded a little bit in Tokyo, but I'm sure they're looking to improve with every race and every outing. But it's the Australians now that are putting the Polish crew under pressure. Beginning to pile it on now. And there we can see that's the second Polish crew, but it is the first Polish crew, their top crew, that's leading the way as the minute as they about to break into the red boys. The final 100 metres of this K4 500-metre race. Look at that, all working as one in perfect unison. The angle's all right, the pressure on the blade. The stroke is crisp. They have a commanding lead. New Zealand coming strong towards the finish, but nobody's going to take this away from Poland. fact, in the end, it looked like Poles took gold and bronze, although a fight with the Australians for bronze, and a very pleasing result for the New Zealanders to take silver. But the Polish crew there looked fantastic, as we saw. Perfect synchronicity, a boat working in harmony. It really feels good when that happens. Everybody driving the legs, the arms, the core, all at the same time. The pressure going into the stroke perfectly in unison, and that's what makes a K4 run so well. They were the winners last weekend in Poland, in Racice, I should say. Now they're in Poland on home water. They've been looking forward to this one. In fact, Karolina Naya in the front of that boat. There's a huge billboard of her on an office building in the centre of Poznan. She really is very well known in these parts, and rightly so, doing a great job of leading her team. Good margin ahead of the New Zealanders, who put in a good race to finish strongly that time round to take the silver medal, and it looked like the Polish crew picking up a bronze as well, though it was close between them and the Australians. There's Karolina Naya and Anna Pulowska. What a pairing these two are. Picking up gold medals in every World Cup this season, silvers and bronze at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Big margin over the rest of the field in this 500 metres. New Zealand coming through to take second. And Poland taking third. And there's the shot. Look at that. Right over the line. Even when they're tired, they keep it together perfectly. And here they are down on the pontoon with Ross.
Well, another great race for these girls. 2 weeks, 2 wins. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a good start for us, the season. And we are super happy of these races. So we are starting to another race.
And how good was it to race in front of the home crowd here in Poland, with the family here all watching?
We are very proud of Poznan and Malta that the weather is good today. And we are super happy because our family are here and support us.
Oh, it's been a good start. 2 races, 2 gold medals for Poland. What a fantastic day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, he's right, and Anna Pulowska, always great in the interviews, but you just get a sense and an impression there that the mood is good within the Polish camp at the minute. In that K4, on 1:31, that's a decent time from them. Well, they're really going places. New Zealand in second place, the second Polish crew in third, just ahead.